Hi guys. So don't get on me about the lighting yet because there's a reason for this. I just got my overhead lighting on, these little decorative lights behind me. I have not lit myself with a clamp light or anything like that for a reason, because today we're going to take a look at the Brilliant Ideas 8-inch ring light. And the reason we're taking a look at this is I was in a certain store that I don't go to very often right now with my wife the other day, and they had a 6-inch version of this, and when I went home to find reviews on it, it was like $6 instead of 10, and I'm like, for $6 it might be worth having. Even though I don't vlog that often, if you follow my channel at all, and you should, please subscribe below. These lights are a big deal right now, ring lights, and if you can find out why by getting a cheap one and then see if it's worth getting a bigger one, it'd be worth it. But I go back, and the one they have, for some reason, is still $10. It's, it seemed like it had all the same features. This one looks like it's been opened already, by the way, and I did not do this, so this is going to be an unboxing of me maybe being angry that stuff's missing. So I picked this up, and my wife found this one then marked down from $15 to $9. It says it has an inline remote control. It says it has 3 color temperatures, which is what I was looking at had. 10 brightness levels, which space we're probably going to usually use it pretty bright, right? Perfect for vloggers and influencers, neither of which I am. Adjustable clamp compatible with any cell phone. I'm curious about that too, because the one bad review I saw on this, which was the only review on the page where I was looking at it, said that the clamp was not strong enough to hold their phone. So I'm using this Samsung Galaxy 20, I believe. It's got a little case on it, and we'll see if the clamp's strong enough for that. But first, let's open it up. It's got the nice little hanger because I bought it in a store. And it's got this tab already cut open. So let's just start opening it from there. Okay, nothing fancy about this packaging, probably because they didn't put it back right. Whoever decided to take a look at it. Yeah, the paperwork's all jacked up. The instructions ripped in my hand. Read carefully and save for future reference. This is not a toy. I assure you, it is a toy. So, it's not a toy. Keep away from children and pets. FCC information. We'll go later. Step 1. Take out the phone holder from the poly bag. Phone holder's already been taken out of the poly bag once. We'll take it out again. This does not look all that universal. Oh, there we go. They stretched. It's that phone holder deal. Looks like it stretches from one side. Step 2. Insert the phone holder into the ring top. So we got to decide what's the top and the bottom. I'm guessing the switch goes at the bottom. Okay, and this has like an old style cold shoe mount. So what's kind of neat for this, if you're one of those people like me, let's see if this does hold my phone, and this is kind of a ball joint that doesn't seem to tighten very well. It's crooked. It's a flimsy little deal. The person who did not love it in the review was not wrong. Down here, it's tightened down there, but this screws on and off, that's why. So that needs to be tightened up. Da-da-da. Place on top of the ring light. Screw the nut clockwise tightly. There we go. Screw the metal pole tightly clockwise. Screw the tripod head in. So now we're going to add... All right, so the tripod's missing. Let's see. This is... Oh, no, it's not. It's just jammed in the top. This is what passes for a tripod. Okay, so if I read correctly, the newer ones, the tripod may be metal. This is very flimsy plastic, but again, holding up a very light light, but also your phone. So this goes in like the most annoying tripod in the world, where you have to turn either the entire light or the entire tripod, which makes the whole lefty-loosey, righty-tighty thing get a little funky. There we go. So that is on there, kind of kakaka. This is what it looks like set up. And now we're going to see this thing. This is just bendable, like, you know, wire dolls or whatever. So that's that. We're going to see if this sucker will fold my phone. And see, now the other person said the phone kept, like, flopping over the light or turning the light over. Now, to me, this little contraption sort of defeats the purpose. I mean, the light is still now under the phone. And I always thought the idea of this was to shoot the camera right through the light. But we'll see how that works in a minute. Lastly, why would I, a filmmaker, not a vlogger, buy something like this? Well, here's what I was curious about. And for $9, curiosity got the better of me. This thing's powered by a USB port. This is a USB backup battery. Turn it on, plug this in. This light switch comes on, lights up. It has got the tiniest little things, plus and minus. Let's see, hopefully this is the on switch. No, that's the on switch, the bottom one. And my power thing's gone off already. There we go. All right, so this was charged to 4 bars. The second I turned this light on, it went down to 2. So I don't know how long it's going to last. Maybe I'll come back in another video and let you know. But so now if we were to take this, I'm going to go ahead and slide this out. Which, what I was going to say about this is kind of a neat idea for having a second camera mounted on top of your regular camera in the cold shoe because of the way this works. If I could get it loose enough to get it out. There we go. So see, this would slide right into the cold shoe on your camera, and then you'd have your phone able to record from there. Or anything with a cold shoe mount. So like my my microphone stand holds that too. So it's a neat way to use your phone as a second camera on set. So this thing's still running. I'm going to lower that camera and shoot right through the light, and we'll see if I'm any prettier than I am from that light there. You're looking at me through the light. I think we can see a little bit of vignetting there. I can't tell them. Yeah, we can on that screen. So if I move this way. So you're still seeing the ring, because I wasn't sure where I was going to fall and stuff. But you can see, you know, how much better lit with the hat and stuff I am. I don't know if it makes me any prettier, but it sure makes me brighter. The other thing we can do, now the white balance is on auto, so it might fight this a bit, but there is a color temperature. That seems like it's the brightness setting going up. Ah, there we go. It's color temperature change. So if I don't like the bright white, I can warm it up a bit. Makes my beard look better. Or I can cool it off a bit. And remember, the auto white balance is probably fighting this. And then we can make it brighter or dim it down. And if you've got a favorite setting because you're using this on your desktop, and it will absolutely fit on your desktop, from what I remember on the other one, if you turn it off, and see how dark I am without it, and turn it back on, there I am lit. That's pretty good. It's about 18 inches away from me. Sorry, I had to zoom in to get that shoot-through effect. By the way, we're down to 25% on the battery for it, to give you an idea of how long this thing will go. But if you're doing a 10 or 15-minute shot, again, I'm sure you could plug this into a regular outlet, the USB thing, but it does not come with that. But, like, I got this, so if I need to light characters in a car, you get a more, you know, you do this kind of color temperature for a car light. There we go, that one. For dash lights and shoot up, this might actually be too bright. You have to bring it down a bit. Oh, and I turned it off. I'm going to lower it so we can tell. So that's real low, but when we turn it off, turn it back on, it comes back on that low. Now what they said was, on the old ones, if you unplug it and plug it back in, it resets. So then I turn it on. Oh yeah, and it's the brightest it can be. I can't even look at it. and the original light color temperature. So you want to make sure if you have a setting you like that you use the switch to turn it off every time. That's this little gadget here. A little bit later on, I'll come around and on another video and let you know how this is still working. The other thing I'm really hoping this works for is if you've been watching the Quadrupus videos, I'm going to be animating that guy soon, and I want to see if this works for lighting miniatures, like getting shadows off of it from when I use the top light. So I've got an LED light that I use for the blue background, the green background, whichever I'm shooting against. Quadrupus will be blue because he's going underwater. But I wanted to make sure that I had a way to light those guys. I use a bunch of other little LED lights you might have seen at the dollar store one. So you can compare this to that. You cannot shoot through that, and it is only like 1 or 2 LEDs. This is, I think the original one, the smaller one was 64, so this has got to be close to 80, which is why it's using so much more power. You may also want to consider getting the 6-inch instead if the smaller one will work for you, because then this will last that little bit longer. But yeah, that's it, guys. And don't necessarily expect your unboxing experience to be the same as mine, because like I said, somebody shoved all this back in the box after taking a look at it. For $9, I don't think I can do much better. Let me know down in the comments if you know of a cheaper one. Thanks. Bye.